Hi, it's NateDog033 here. Thought I'd give friends and subscribers to this channel, Jaw872, an update which also gives me an excuse to finally try my Christmas gift. Check it out. A brand new digital video recorder. Check this out. YouTube. If it gives me too much trouble, I have my trusty laptop camera here as a backup. But if it works, I can make myself look like an editing genius using camera 1 and camera 2. Camera 1 and camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Alright. Okay, first of all, I want to thank all my friends and subscribers to this channel. Number two, I'm taking a little bit of a break from editing because for a couple of reasons. First of all, I'm moving, and now I could just hear all the subscribers and friends on this channel going, "Ah." Meanwhile, the rest of the YouTube community is going, "Yay! No more lousy parodies." So I got to take a break so I could use this time to start packing up and head to my new house. The other reason why I'm taking a break is because I have several other YouTube channels, and not just YouTube channels, other video upload channels that are totally being neglected. So now in between packing and moving, I'm going to be uploading videos there. So to everybody who thought they had seen the last of me, I haven't stopped making lousy videos. I'm just making more lousy videos on other channels to annoy people. Next, I want to use this opportunity to correct a mistake I made on an earlier video. I said in my Transformer rant that the G1 DVD box set had brand new animation errors. Turns out that Kid Rhino released the original prints instead of the finalized prints that were shown on TV. So the DVDs that fans bought don't actually have brand new mistakes. They have old mistakes that no one saw until now. Was this an accident, or did they sell the old prints because the colors were brighter? Who knows? But just like I first said, even if my explanation is wrong, the right reason can't be good enough. And I was right. Kid Rhino should have just released the original TV prints. They had fewer mistakes, and fans are familiar with them. There's a guy on here called Grimbot2 who edited the G1 Transformers, so you can see the difference between the DVD versions and the TV version back to back. He also had some funny Transformer stuff, as well as some serious fan-made stuff, including a G1 cartoon that he made himself. I don't know how he did it. The guy's got some mad editing skills, let me tell you. In my opinion, that one episode that he, as a fan, made for the Transformers is better than anything any TV or movie studio has ever made based on this concept. His story takes place on Cybertron, before they crash landed on Earth. So it's a prequel. It's a damn good one. He somehow manipulated animation from the original G1 episodes and changed the background, so it's all Cybertronian and stuff. I must warn you though, it's in Japanese with English subtitles, which some people might not like. I thought it was cool and clever. That way, he didn't have to try too hard to imitate their original voices, and it makes it sound more authentic. If you're a fan of anime and Transformers, you should definitely check his channel out. And since I'm recording, I want to send a message to people who seem to have nothing better to do than watch horrible videos on YouTube and then leave angry messages to the uploader. And it's not just my channel that it's happening on, it's happening on a whole bunch of other channels that I've seen a lot of videos getting negative feedback. Now I've seen some videos that aren't so great, but I don't leave angry messages saying how much I hated it. Even if I didn't like the video, what I do is I just click off it and find something else to watch. Leaving a message only wastes more of my time. Look, it isn't our fault that you wasted your time on bad videos. I don't know where all this anger is coming from. I understand that kind of reaction if you pay good money to see a movie that was all hyped up and it turned out to be a big stinker, because now you've lost money and a good deal of time.
I got a bad feeling about this.
YouTube videos are short and free, so if you don't like it, leave. The video isn't going to get any better if you sit and watch the rest of it. You aren't strapped to a chair and forced to watch these things. So it's your fault that you're so upset. And if you actually are tied up and have no choice but to watch this stuff, then bad YouTube videos are the least of your problems. I find it funny when people accuse me of tricking them into watching my parodies, even though I clearly typed the word parody in the title. Those who accuse me of tricking them are actually telling me that they can't read. And even if you can read and you just happen to miss the word parody in the title, our voices should be a dead giveaway that this video isn't what you're looking for. So if you're a Transformers fan and you're searching YouTube for Generation 1, Episode 16, Heavy Metal War, but instead you get this, which is our parody, and you continue to watch it even though you don't like it, then you are a friggin' moron, you don't know how to use YouTube, and you got what you deserved. But I still don't think that my lousy parodies are a good enough reason to leave hateful comments. I mean, even I think the parodies are ridiculous. And most people who tell me how much they hate the video have nothing edited in their own channels. Get a video and edit it yourself before commenting on someone else's crap. So what else did I want to say about that? I mean, a bad parody on YouTube just really isn't worth your anger. The only time I leave a negative comment is if the guy has an opinion that I disagree with. It's the only time I say anything negative. So I got so many negative comments on my G.I. Joe and Transformer reviews, and on those videos, it really doesn't bother me when people leave angry messages for me, because I'm giving my opinion, and people just don't seem to like my opinion. As a matter of fact, my opinion seems to be opposite of what everybody else is thinking. So I've decided to make a video
expressing my opinion on a few things.
and you guys get to tell me how wrong I am. Isn't that great? It's something you guys wanted, isn't it? I'm going to make a top 10 list of things that I hate that everybody else seems to like. So you guys can just come on back and just tear that video apart. Just go right ahead. I'm making it for you. Now, since it's only going to be 10 minutes long, I think I'm going to start off with number 10 right here and then just briefly mention it on the next video. Number 10 is something I have already touched on. I don't like cartoons from the 1980s. The top three are Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Rambo. I've already covered Transformers in an earlier video, so let's move on. G.I. Joe. I hated G.I. Joe when I first heard they were making a cartoon based on American soldiers fighting terrorists. It just makes a joke out of what the real American soldier has to endure. I like Resolute much better. Even though main characters died in like the first episode, that's war. War is hell. Resolute is far superior than that joke of a movie that came out. I've already ranted on about that, so let's move on. Okay, Rambo cartoons. This is still number 10, by the way. It's a three-way tie. Okay, now I'm going to get started on the Rambo cartoons. Rambo cartoons. Don't like them. I uploaded the original cartoons as a joke on my Force of Freedom channel, and all I get are positive comments. Oh, thank you for uploading these. It was my favorite cartoon when I was a child. Anime these days really suck compared to this. Am I in an alternate dimension? Where did these Rambo fans come from? I thought I was the only one who knew about these things. It lasted less than one season. It's a ripoff of G.I. Joe and a ripoff of First Blood Part 2. And a lousy one at that. Everyone in the cartoon keeps changing shape. The stories are dumb. The characters are annoying. And who thought it was a good idea to make a kids' cartoon based on an R-rated movie with the main character suffering from PTSD?
Using the same formula of a man doing superhuman stunts while destroying an entire army doesn't work so well in a cartoon.
It might as well be Bugs Bunny doing it.
Shut up, bitch!
I just don't care enough about which side wins. The bad guys just aren't bad enough due to censoring. And plus, Rambo constantly having to rescue his own teammates makes his sidekicks look like useless idiots. And to top it all off, all three cartoons suffer from the same problem that most 1980 cartoons share. They are all toy commercials in disguise. I mean, yeah, most cartoons, once they get popular enough, toy manufacturers start cranking out all kinds of merchandise based on a popular cartoon. But that's the beauty of the turnaround in the 1990s and today, is that they let the cartoon get popular first, and then the franchise follows. Back in the 1980s, they were cranking them out like a factory. A toy comes out, it has to have a cartoon along with it. A cartoon came out, gotta make toys based on it. And I'm glad I was a preteen back then, going into my teenage years, exploring the world instead of having to veg out in front of the TV, watching these horrible excuses for kids' entertainment. Huh. So there you have it. I hope you really hated this video. Have fun leaving angry comments below. And don't forget, I do have a sequel coming. I do have 9 more to talk about. If you have trouble finding it, here, I'll put a link up here in this video somewhere. Click on it and watch it. Get angry. And just let your anger pour out into the comments area below. I can't wait to see what you people have to say about this. See you in the next video. This is Nate Dogg 033 signing out.